Hi, my name is Mariana from Mindfield Design, and today I want to give you a few tips on what to look out for when you're busy designing your new logo. So often we start out, we are small, and we try and do things as cheap and as quickly as possible, right? But there's one thing that you should not be skimping on, and that is your logo. Because in the end, when you are competing with your competitors who are maybe bigger or more established than you are, you want to make sure that you do not look like someone that's doing it out of their garage or their basement, or someone that's really not going to be that professional. Because you want to put forward a professional front so that people will trust you with their money. So, and also you want to make sure that this logo that you are going to start using and you're going to build your business with it, that 5 or 2 or 3 years down the line, you are still actually able to use this logo with confidence. And after all this brand building and all this advertising and all the clients know you as this entity, suddenly you now want to rebrand and redo everything because you have more money and you realize that you're actually not looking very, very professional. So to try and mitigate that, I would say go simple but go unique, and make sure that you do use a professional that know what they're doing. Because I get a lot of clients coming to me with JPEGs of tiny little logos that someone's nephew did for them 5 years ago, and they cannot use it for branding. They cannot use it on t-shirts and caps. They cannot use it for bigger banners or any of those things. So we need to recreate it for them. And in the end, it doesn't look very professional. You're not actually able to use it for all the things that you need to use it in the long run. Because you need a vector format, which means that it can actually be blown up to a building size one day if need be. But it also means that it's going to be crisp and clear, and that it will be printing to the best that it should be printing. And it's going to be looking professional. And also your logo needs to portray to the world out there who you are. If someone only sees your logo, are they going to be able to see exactly who you are and what you stand for and what products or services you stand for? But mostly it needs to be coming from the heart of the business, showing your true heart as to what you stand for and what vision and mission you actually have. What are you going to change in this world? Are you just there to do products and sell products? But we are now in an age where people care where things come from. They care where it was made, who made it, and whether you actually care for the environment and your staff while doing it. So make sure that your logo portrays your essence and not the designer's or your MD or your personal essence, but your business's essence. Because it's one thing to say, I hate yellow or I hate pink, but you need to think, put your thinking cap on and think, what will that ideal client that I'm trying to attract, what will they like and enjoy? Because it's less about what you personally enjoy and more about what they enjoy. It is a good thing to have an ideal client that has got some similarities in their vision and mission and in their principles than you do. So often you will find that it do overlap, because it's no use you trying to reach this client that you have absolutely no touch points with. So it's good to actually have an ideal client in mind that you understand very well and that you maybe resonate with. But in the end, just because you have a bad connotation to a certain color or a certain thing does not necessarily mean that it's not going to work for your business. You need to look objectively at what you are trying to achieve with your business, who are you trying to reach, and that is going to be the final say on exactly what your logo looks like. The other issue is I find clients, they have different versions or options of their logos, and they're going to show it to all their friends and family, and each one of them are going to have a different opinion, right? Who's done that? It's a bad idea, guys. You need to show it to other people that fall into your target ideal client group, not to your friends and family. Because it's one thing to say your mom likes this and your friend likes that, but are they actually part of your target group? That is very, very important. Because the more people you show it to, the more opinions you will actually receive. So when you are a bigger business and you have more budget, you're probably going to have some target groups and ask, some research and get people to comment and give feedback on your logo. But if you're starting small, the first thing to know is you shouldn't be showing it and valuing the opinions of people that do not fall into your target group. And if you don't know what your target group is, that should be your very first port of call. Before you start with your logo, before you start with any of your branding and your website, you need to make sure you know what is the purpose of your business and who is that ideal client that you are trying to attract and sell to. Because otherwise it's going to be a mismatch. If you're aiming at nothing, you will actually get there. So we don't want to aim at nothing. We want to make sure that we actually know who we are targeting. Because in the end, that is going to make a huge difference in the way that logo looks and the feel that we're trying to get into that logo. So as coming from a designer, that's the sort of things that I need when I'm starting a branding journey with a client. I need to know these things so that I can make sure that it's not my look and my choices that I portray in a logo, but it's actually the business and the ideal clients. So that is what I want to leave you with. If you want to discuss this further, if you need me to look at your logo and give you some pointers, please comment below, send me an email with your logo, and I would love to do that. Cheers, guys.